Alright guys, I'm back for the news, and Company of Heroes 3 could be coming to PlayStation 5 and Series X and S. This was only confirmed for a PC release. It seems that Company of Heroes could be coming to PlayStation and Xbox. The game was only confirmed for a PC release so far. With Fallout 5 coming, New Vegas director says he still loves the series, lists potential locations for a new game. So even he's still on about, like, you know, Obsidian doing another Fallout game for the series. Josh Sawyer directed 2010's New Vegas and remains interested in returning to the series one day. Yeah, hopefully he keeps that interest up, because it's more likely that you're going to see a sequel. Assuming, as I said, Bethesda and Microsoft sign off on it. The director of Fallout New Vegas has said he could see himself returning to the Fallout universe one day, though it's too soon to say if that will happen. Josh Sawyer directed 2010's New Vegas and told Kind of Funny Games that he still loves Fallout and offered up some possible locations for a further title. Sawyer's newest game is Pentium, a 16th century adventure game made by a relatively small team within Obsidian. For this game, Sawyer said he had the freedom to make decisions more or less however I want. But for a Fallout game, he would have less influence and overall control, and that's kind of true because it's from another studio. When it's part of a larger IP and franchise, it has to kind of work within a larger version of what it is Fallout. And I don't get to decide everything about that. It's not my thing, he said. When the Obsidian developer New Vegas, it did so as an outside studio in partnership with Bethesda. Obsidian was acquired by Microsoft in 2018, and Microsoft bought Bethesda in 2021. Fallout 5 is currently in development at Bethesda Game Studios, but it's not coming for a long time. Bethesda Game Studios' next big release in 2023, Starfield, which will be followed by Elder Scrolls 6, and then Fallout 5 after that. They have the order right there for you guys. It's official, the order at least, the release order. I mean, it's like the third time I've seen them say that, so, in articles. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and Warzone 2 adding 7 Deadly Sins DLC starting with Sloth. And they already did add Sloth, it was like a week ago. This one's kind of late to the party when it comes to articles, but I do these videos weekly, so, a store bundle called V7, I think that's Sloth 8, maybe? So I'm not really good with Roman numerals, guys. Sloth is coming to Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0, followed by a Greed bundle later on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Warzones are introducing DLC based on the 7 Deadly Sins as part of the new Battle Pass announcement. Activision revealed there will be a set store bundle themed around the Christian cardinal sins. The first of these is this V2 Sloth bundle, which includes Falavora, the suborder of the Animal Sloth weapon blueprint for the new sniper rifle in the Battle Pass. The bundle also includes the Decidia, the Spanish word for laziness, operator skin for Koenig, and the Deep Sleep weapon blueprint for a special shotgun that will knock down enemies with force. Activision did not provide any images of the new content beyond the teaser picture below. Man, that was a mouthful, but yeah, some crazy words in there. Too much for a guy that reads at a 5th grade level. Alright, so the Xbox Series X is now even cheaper than a Nintendo Switch. So I found this article, like, I think I mentioned it. This is from a while ago, but I had to bring this article up. Because I mentioned it in a previous video that they were, last week, that they were discounting the Series S for the holidays. And I just had to bring this article up because I thought it was interesting, you know? But it's even cheaper than a Nintendo Switch now, which I don't think you can get much cheaper as a console, to be honest with you. The Series S is without a question my favorite home console in years. It's small, sleek, and runs like a Swiss watch. Interesting comparison. It's also incredibly affordable at just $300, but somehow it just got even cheaper. Microsoft announced earlier today that the Game Pass juggernaut will be discounted to $250 throughout the holiday season. So one thing, I was at the you probably know from my stock updates I do on my YouTube. I was at Walmart the other day and it didn't seem to be discounted yet, but that's just because they didn't get a new. I'm sure they're gonna get new loads of consoles in for the holidays, and they're pretty slow to discount them. So you're not gonna see the discounts until somewhere around Christmas, close to it. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Yeah, we'll just say it's almost December at this point, so you should be seeing those whenever they get them in. You know how supply chains are today, but yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Bayonetta 4 is already in the works, Kami announced. Fans aren't happy with the ending of Bayonetta 3, but the series creator Kami says a sequel is on the way. And what more is there to say about that outside of that? I got so many more articles today, so I gotta start moving faster here. Sony investing further in the Chinese development program that found games like Genshin Impact. Sony will be publishing Lost Souls Aside and Calvaria. Sony is investing more resources in the Chinese video game developers and is planning to relaunch the China Hero project that was paused for the time being due to COVID-19. And as I said, I think I mentioned this in one of my shorts when I was talking about stuff in my previous video. I probably shouldn't have mentioned it, but because I was going to post it in this video, but you know, they're investing in the Chinese market again. I have no idea what they're thinking with that because of what's going on over there, and companies are leaving it, so tech companies specifically are leaving for greener pastures, trying to find other alternatives because of the reliance on China, but beside the point. According to Reuters, Sony is going to expand its program to incubate game developers in China in order to beat out other competitors such as Microsoft. Sony Director of Chinese Game Production Bao Bu notes that the program will invest more than 1 million yuan, or approximately $140,000 into each game and fund development teams of all sizes. Yeah, I don't know what to think of that, to be honest with you guys. Tell me what you think. Sony might stick a PlayStation 5 into the Honda electric car. And what else more to say about this is there? I mean, I could go on, but you get what I mean. It's not the first time they've actually electric car companies have been, let's put a gaming console in our car. I think Tesla made similar things too that they were talking. I think they were talking about it. I don't know if it was with Xbox or what they were planning, but he was like, the Musk over there was saying, hey, wouldn't it be sweet if you could play Grand Theft Auto 5 while driving my Tesla, or driving a Tesla within Grand Theft Auto 5's universe while playing Grand Theft Auto 5 in your car, or something like that. I don't remember what exactly he said, but it was a wild statement, and yeah, it's not the first time I've heard something like that, but you know, tell me what you guys think. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sold over 10 million units within 3 days of release, and it's kind of normal for this series, but it's released on November 18th. It's already out, guys. Been streaming it. Some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet players are asking for refunds even as the game is selling so well, and this is because of the glaring technical problems. I personally am not refunding the game. Hopefully they throw patches out later, but to be honest, even with the technical issues, the game is still pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I don't want the technical issues to be there, but, you know, they nailed co-op. They completely nailed it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The only thing that literally subtracts from the game is the glaring technical problems. Sorry, that was my brother in the background. The FTC is reportedly likely to file an antitrust lawsuit to block Microsoft and Activision deals. Activision Blizzard has now responded to the report. Activision Blizzard has responded to the report from Politico, saying that any suggestion that the deal between Microsoft and Activision could lead to an anti-competitive effect is completely absurd. Furthermore, Activision is ready to battle against any of these claims to ensure that the deal will close. Yeah. I think Sony is making a bigger deal about this than they should. I think they're deathly afraid of Microsoft getting... I'm not a Sony or Microsoft fanboy. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. It just seems like they're more desperate to have this thing fail more than ever. but because they're both making retarded statements on both sides, so don't get me wrong. But it's just, I don't know. It just seems that way. The desperation is, you can just smell it on the Sony side. And they've been making very strange moves, and I don't know what to say about it, to be honest with you. But I don't know, tell me what you guys think. Sony claims Xbox Game Pass has reached 29 million subscribers, and it wouldn't be the first time a company has lied about something, so... But I don't know what their actual numbers are. But I do believe Microsoft is telling the truth when they say that cloud gaming isn't up to the snuff yet, because it is still in beta for the it's just one piece of the service of Game Pass, but it itself is still in beta. It's not quite ready for prime time. If they were just selling Game Pass on cloud gaming, it would fail as a model. So they're not lying about that, because it's still buggy. Like I can't stream a cloud game on my game on my Xbox without it maybe crashing because of my internet connection. So it's not 100% stable. If that makes any sense. As Microsoft seeks to finalize its acquisition of Activision Blizzard, the UK government is moving forward with its investigation into the deal. In a statement highlighting concerns over industry competition, Sony published its own observations regarding the deal, which includes some interesting Game Pass numbers, and I don't know if that's true or not. Sony's trying to pull every pigeon out of the hat they can to get this thing to fail. Battlefield can't keep up with Call of Duty's, Sony says, and now they're bashing EA's Battlefield, saying it's not good enough to replace Call of Duty on their platform. And yeah, as I said, doing everything they possibly can to throw a wrench in the opposition's deal here. The PlayStation maker says Call of Duty is still top dog, and yeah, but if you want to sit there and say that, you can go and make a game that can rival Call of Duty, right? I mean, you're a billion-dollar company too there, bud. You can sit there and complain about it all day. I don't know what they're thinking. Tell me what you guys think. Call of Duty removes armor-piercing effects from armor-piercing ammunition, and why they decided to do that, maybe for scaling reasons in game, damage, too much damage or something. I don't know, I'll just leave you with this, guys, and that out of the way. I'll see you guys later, and follow me on Discord, Facebook, and now Reddit, because I got a Reddit now. Twitter forced me too. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell, I greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.